fishery management plan. Because like you mentioned, people want to go into that now. Who can be? I don't know. Who has the money for invest? I don't know. But I know before it happens, they're trying to at least develop a plan to be able to manage it.
Could I say something to that before you go on, Manu? I hope I don't put Yogi on the spot here. You all know Yogi, right? He went out fishing last week and he brought back the water soap, the champagne and the other one. And he told me he had the Jeep, the fish thunder, he don't have $1,000,000, but he have other rigs. He have the railway, electric railway bring them up. So he and one big man and they wipe them up and fill up the 100 back straight quick. And they were in 700 feet of water. So I am speculating that they were somewhere close to that economic zone, if not in it.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the future of Belize for commercial fishing, but it's industry in Belize. How would we lack that?
Fishing?
Yeah. When I just had some fishing for 700 feet, just
that is
if I want to when you look at future prospects as it relates to deep sea fishing, which the blue economy is somewhat encouraging, the people of the Sotos will be blacked out.
Yeah.
You know, as a result of that,
exactly
right? As a result of that, I am not in agreement. I don't know if we have the right to vote or not to vote, because I've been saying this for a number of meetings in this particular thing with the consultant. He's calling him for Mr. Repeat. What's his name?
Mr. Ramirez.
Mr. Ramirez, yes, that was the name. We mentioned to Mr. Ramirez that we did not agree with the size of the area that the fisherman will not have access to commercially, and that's where I continue to stay. I have no interest in commercial fishing personally, but I come from a fishing family and I can't just watch it and see happen in that fashion. So for that purpose, I'll ask for them to come back, consult with us and see how we could jive and make this thing work, amend it at some level so that we could get this thing for future. I mean, I am eating snapper from that area, 700 feet of water. Scully and I used to try it when we were young. Now the place is viable. We could do it. We have access to electric wheel. We have access to bigger boats. So Armando, there is an opportunity there, and we have to not block off ourselves from the future. That's all I'm saying. But for the purpose of time, I have to go. I really wish I could stay with everything.
I could tell you that the amount of, even global the amount of on the radio where I chase Sunday, when do go out at night, but it's difficult.
This thing is just a whole money making thing for some people.
Sorry.
Yeah. So the Honduran don't have more rights to come in here and do the trial and stuff anymore either.
No. Well, they have never.
Then this recreational fishing of
Now, the idea of this plan was to present the new management plan to all stakeholders of the Sapodilla Cayes Marine Reserve. This is a 5-year plan that is very, very important at this moment, because in 2020 there was an extension of the reserve, and this new management plan covers the new regulations for the new zones within the extension of the reserve. So the present or the current size of the reserve is 321,600 and plus acres, and that is about 7 times the original size of the reserve. So it's a very substantial extension of the reserve, and we fortunately had 12 stakeholders from the Punta Gorda community attend the meeting. Now these stakeholders were fishers, they were tour operators, tour guides who are users of the reserve. So over the next 5 years, expectations for the Marine Reserve include continued patrolling, continued enforcement. Presently, Tide is conducting characterization and monitoring of fish spawning irrigation sites within the reserve, specifically at Cayman Crown. So we hope to continue the work that we're doing at Cayman Crown as a non-governmental organization, and to provide to have that data accessible to the Belize Fisheries Department, so that they can, as the managers of the reserve, make informed decision as to how to go about managing the area. Our aim is to always work with stakeholders. So if anyone is ever interested in having more information about the management plan, then please feel free to drop in at the Tide office, and we'll be more than happy to provide or to lend you a copy of the management plan, or to provide any additional information that anyone might have regarding the reserve.